So this is the lobby of the Langston Center, and the intent is to have, of course, a table and chairs, a place for people to interact and talk and, get a cup of coffee. We do want to use this space for adults, particularly during the day, to come and engage in all kinds of education type classes. And so you could just imagine classes that might deal with current issues such as the climate crisis, or classes that might deal with history. We want this space to be used for that purpose. And so we just see a lot of potential there. So this is the lobby. Here is my office, and very grateful for this. Again, you saw a wonderful turnout today. Hundreds of people came out, and so they don't just believe in me, but they believe in this larger vision of a hub that will really focus on genuine community, a multicultural hub. So I'm very humbled to have a space where we can do this great work. Right? Langston Education Arts Development.
There you go. That's what I thought.
Good to see you all. Good to see you, Doris. So here's the grand hallway, and you see a lot of great people out here today. We call it the grand hallway because we have all these conceivers here. Because we have artifacts from Langston High School. So we have.
Okay. Nice to
Well, we'll need to have a conversation now.
Good to meet you.
I know I got a volunteer spot for you. Oh yeah. So you see here all these different memorabilia from Langston High School. All kinds of trophies going back to the 1930s. So there's so many. Again, and we need to respect and remember Herb Greenlee, the director of the Carver Recreation Center. He preserved this, and so you can just see the pride in all this memorabilia from Langston. So Herb preserved this, and again, we're grateful to him. And from what I'm told, Langston had an outstanding sports department. In terms of a long-term hope, I hope that we can also use this space to recognize the Black history of Johnson City as well. Showcase that. This is our computer lab, and so we have 12 computers, and we want to utilize this because, again, multicultural education is very important to us. When we talk about multicultural education, specifically, we're talking about trying to introduce underserved, underrepresented populations to opportunities in education. So we really want young people to think about careers of service. We want young people to think about opportunities to thrive and grow. And so the Langston Center received a grant for $103,000 to focus on STEAM education, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And so we're going to use this computer lab in partnership with East Tennessee State University. And we also want to work with the Tennessee College of Applied Technology. We have very high hopes of really introducing these populations to STEAM. Okay.
Miss Evans? She's right here. She's right here. Oh, I found it. I see what it is. Okay. How you doing?
Mama.
Yeah, we're in Kingsport now.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yep.
Things are well.
All right then.
It's good to see you.
All right, you too.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
You look like people do. Yeah. That's right. That's my middle name. First name, last name.
So this is our media
I'll see
lab.
y'all in Nashville next weekend.
And this right here is bold. This is extremely bold for the Langston Center. We are so excited about the potential of this space. And so you have a recording studio, but you also have this area to where we can work with young people. And we're seeing in a lot of the literature now where underserved, underrepresented populations are looking for creative ways to express themselves. And so there's even a new area of youth development called creative youth development, where you're working with, again, these affected populations, and you're trying to get them to realize, again, creative ways of expression, whether that be through storytelling or through music or through theater. And so we have this recording studio to where we can not only just record music, but we could also bring a humanities effect. And that's something that, again, that is exciting to us, is this humanities aspect. So we can do podcasting. We could do like a community choir. There's just so much potential that we have here in this media lab. So our plan is to collaborate with after-school organizations so that we can attract their young people to come here, and the Langston Center will provide those services. We're not looking to compete with after-school groups, but we certainly want to collaborate. That's our goal. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Good to see you all, Linda.
Hey, sitting here.
Yeah.
What's up, John?
Great job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, good to see you all. So this is our arts classroom, and so our desire is to use this space for arts-related classes. But this can also be a space for different events and things. We have our computer, we have our monitors, and so presentations can be done from those monitors. And so we could see this space being used for different meetings and events and things along that line. Okay. I don't know if people really understand just how significant this day is and how this project is. For a population that is, for Johnson City, 6% African American, for the region, 2% African American, frankly, it's quite common to maybe see that population as invisible. Not out of any animus, but again, just because of small numbers. It doesn't have to be anything negative, it's just that it's just a small number. But for the people that grew up here and lived here, this is a rich reflection of their identity and their culture. And so as we talk about One America and being a community, it's very important that we take that negative past and we always try to find positive ways to mend that wound. So the need to have the Langston Center is important because we're showing respect to a negative period in our history. But we can move forward, and that's our goal, that's our desire. So these photos that you see up here today, again, just reflect a time of character and strength and the dignity of a people. And we want to continue conveying that dignity, character, and strength in future generations.